Hi everyone, it's ASKA here. In this video, I will show you how to use PolyGel to add length in one go without letting it spill out over the back of the tip. When using PolyGel for nail extensions, have you ever noticed a small bump appear on the back of the tip? This time, in order to prevent this from happening from sticking out from the back, we will show you how to create the ideal length in one go using some basic items. So please watch until the end. Okay, let's get started! Have you ever tried extending your nails with PolyGel? In a previous video, I shared a method for PolyGel extensions that received a lot of positive feedback. And in the comments on this video, we received a question about how to prevent PolyGel from oozing out the backside. So this time, we will introduce a method for creating a beautiful shape with a single application of PolyGel. This will allow you to achieve the ideal length on both the surface and backside of your nails in a single application. Before applying the PolyGel, be sure to do some prep work such as nail care. After nail care, first, select a tip that fits your nail width. It's better to choose one slightly larger than smaller to ensure good coverage. When you choose the tip, trim the tip space to match your nail shape using a file or a nail clipper. When using clippers, gradually cut while fitting it to your nail. Once the tip is prepared, apply a base coat to your natural nails. Move the brush up and down in small strokes so that it goes into the scratches on your nails. This will improve adhesion and make your nails last longer. After applying the base coat all over, cure it. Next, apply PolyGel to the inside of the tip. Squeeze the PolyGel out of the tube and place it on the inside of the tip. Then, prepare a small container, pour ethanol into it, and dip the over brush into the ethanol. If you don't put anything on it, it will be sticky and the PolyGel will stick to the brush. So make sure to soak it in ethanol before spreading it out. At this time, you should spread the PolyGel to a thickness of about 2 credit cards. Once you have spread it out to a certain extent, place it next to your nail and check the length. Make it a little longer than you want to make it. That way, even if it's shorter than you intended, it will be longer so it can cover up a little. And if it's too long, you can adjust it by filing it down. Once you have the tip and PolyGel ready, let's prepare the main point of this article. The main point is the nail foam. If you put this nail foam to your finger and place the tip with PolyGel on it, it will not spill out from the back. First, let's put this nail foam to your finger. This foam is like a sticker. Peel it off the backing. Peel off this round part and stick it to this part of the other side of the sticker. This will give the foam thickness and create a solid base. Then, try inserting the foam under your nail so that it fits in. The key to putting on the foam properly is to put it straight on your finger. When viewed from the side, put it on so that the bone of your finger and the line of the foam are straight. When viewed from above, put it on so that it's straight as well. Also, attach the tip of the nail foam like this and bend the part where the foam is attached. This will prevent the sticker from peeling off. Also, beginners should make the tip tapered and attach the tip of the nail foam like this so that they don't have to do the pinching step. This tapered shape will create a beautiful C curve after removing the foam and will also increase the strength of the nail. And here is a common mistake when putting on the foam. The foam is not firmly inserted into the part called the stress point where the nail separates from the skin. If you put polygel on like this, it will be floating in the air and leak out to the back side of the nail. This stress point is the most important part when adding length, and most chipping and cracking occurs from here. When pressure is applied to the nail, it bends around this stress point, so by covering this point firmly, you can create a strong nail. If the foam does not reach this stress point, remove the foam and cut it with scissors so that the shape of this part of the nail matches the shape of this part of the foam. First, place the foam on the nail and check the width of the nail. Using the marks on the foam as a guide, measure the width of the nail using these marks, such as 1.5 black square marks from the center, and then cut it out. Also, when cutting out the foam, it is easier to cut it out if you use an eyebrow scissors with a curved blade. If you are worried about cutting out the foam without anything in it, you can write on it with a pen and then cut it out. When writing with a pen, the ink may transfer to the polygel, so wipe it off the ink with ethanol before applying the polygel. Fit the foam cut to fit the shape of the nail onto your finger. Firmly attach the foam and fold the tip back. By cutting the foam to fit the shape of the nail, we were able to insert the foam firmly up to the stress point. This completes the correct foam application to create strong nails. Now, place the tip with the polygel on it on your natural nail. First, place the base of the tip about 1 mm away from the base of the nail, and slowly tilt the tip towards the tip like a seesaw. Once the whole tip is in contact with the nail, slowly push it towards the base of the nail. This will thin the polygel on the base side, allowing it to blend naturally with your natural nail. Once you've reached this point, try releasing your hand. Unlike gel, air will not get in even if you release your hand, so polygel is also suitable for beginners in this respect. After releasing your hand, check to see if there is any overflow from the base or both sides of the tip. If there is any overflow, wipe it off with a brush soaked in ethanol. There is foam on the back of the tip, so it won't leak, but it may leak near stress point, so be sure to check. Make sure there are no leaks at the base or on either side. Then cure it. Once cured, remove the foam. Cut along the dotted line and pull the tip down to remove it. If there is foam on the back of the nail, the light may not reach it easily and the polygel may not harden properly. So expose the back of the nail to the light again to completely harden it. Once cured, remove the tip. Hold a small protrusion on the tip and twist it left and right to remove the tip. It comes off with a snap. The back of the nail is nice and smooth without any leakage. Next, soak a paper towel in ethanol and wipe off the sticky uncured gel remaining on the surface of the nail. Don't forget to wipe the back of the nail as well. After wiping off the uncured gel, use a file to shape it. First, file it to the length you want. Then, file the tip to your desired shape. Once you've shaped the tip of the nail, you'll notice a slight gap at the base of the nail, so you need to file this area to eliminate the gap. When you use a file at the base of the nail, you can file it at an angle like this to avoid damaging the skin. Once you file the tip, you can then file the surface of the nail. The filing here is the same as with the base coat. It is only done to improve the adhesion of the gel you apply next, so it's okay if it becomes slightly cloudy. Once you've finished filing, soak a paper towel in ethanol and wipe off the filing residue. Now, for the final touch, apply a no-wipe top coat. Once you've applied it all over, let it harden. This completes the process. Both the surface and back of the nail were finished with a smooth surface with no bumps or unevenness. What did you think of this method to prevent polygel from spilling out? Polygel is a lengthening method that is recommended for beginners, so if you're having trouble with overflowing, please try this method. Thank you for watching. If this video was helpful to you, please hit the like button. And if you like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. See you soon. Bye.